Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Thursday morning edition of the Damian's Advocate. I am Damian, Coach Sarah over there. She is the advocate. Find us on various social media platforms, as you can see down there at the bottom. So hello to the Facebook audience. This is just a teaser. We'll be switching over to twitch.tv/DamianG Show or youtube.com/DamianG Show as well. I don't know what Sarah's doing already. We're off the rails. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Teasing.
That's not a good job at teasing. But
I'm not good at it.
Just wanting to let the audience know that this episode will be divisive, to say the least, because I know. What are you doing? Can I get some professionals, please? Can I get any semblance of professionalism?
All right.
As a broadcaster,
yes,
for the love of God.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so we will be doing a conversation, as the title implies. It is going to be the OnlyFans conversation. And for those who don't know what OnlyFans is, it is basically a site where people give premier access to their fans, so to speak, to see photos, videos. Some would say it's risque. A lot of people would say it's straight up softcore porn. It's many different feelings. And I don't know why Sarah's standing like a lawyer in her pose, like a corporate employee of Damian G Enterprises, apparently. But that is the conversation. What?
How professional do you want me?
On air, fool. Be professional on air, not like a corporate robot. That looks weird. Looks like you're posing for a State Farm photo. Because like a good neighbor, Sarah is there.
I am here. I'm here for you. And my OnlyFans. I don't have
and her OnlyFans, apparently. But so thank you, everybody, on the Facebook Live. If you're seeing this on Facebook, we are transitioning to twitch.tv/DamianG Show or youtube.com/DamianG Show, because I'm probably going to piss some people off. And good. That's what I like to do. I like to piss people off. So join us there, Damian G Show, on twitch.tv/DamianG Show, YouTube by the same name, and we'll see you there.
Bye, Facebook. I don't know why it sounded like that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Why did you sound like that?
Goodbye. I don't know.
Goodbye, Facebook.
Goodbye, Facebook. I'm going on 3 hours of sleep, so.
Oh, is that why?
Yes. It's all right.
Why are we sounding? What are you sounding like a Brit for?
I'm trying to be professional, and I'm not good at it. I'm not very professional.
Apparently not, but that's okay.
Not today.
Okay, so let's be real here, Sarah. The show. I want your opinions. This show, particularly this show. I want you to give the audience your impressions, not your physical accents, but your impressions on OnlyFans. When you hear the term OnlyFans, what is your first reaction?
Honestly, and this is just because how I was raised and how I grew up, it's a negative thing in my head. I did very much grow up in the church and very conservative. So to me, it automatically brings up this negativeness. Now, do I hate on people that have OnlyFans? No, because I can understand why they do it. Especially the year I've gone through. It is very tempting to it's tempting. I'm nowhere close to it, but I can understand the temptation of making money off of pictures of yourself, videos. I can understand the temptation of it. I mean, we joke all the time about me having an OnlyFans about my feet. That is the most tempting one for me, but will I do that? Probably not.
And why wouldn't you do that?
I have some self-respect for myself. I don't know. That sounds so bad. I just I don't know. I don't feel the need to put my body out there like that. Not because I don't love my body, but because I value it. And I feel that it's only, oh God, I don't know. I feel like it's only for people I value. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like I'm not the one to just run around posting naked pictures or showing myself half naked, because I would rather show that to someone I have high value for. Does that make sense?
You only want to be naked in front of people you want to be naked in front of. Yes.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay. So OnlyFans, for the most part, is a woman-driven vehicle at this point.
Mhm.
It seems like everybody and their mama has an OnlyFans, correct? Seems that way.
Sure. I don't know
Now,
anyone.
yeah, exactly. OnlyFans is getting annoying. Miguel was like, OnlyFans is getting annoying. And it's annoying because everyone seems to have one. Seems as if everybody has one. Shit, if my mom calls me up and says she has an OnlyFans when she doesn't even know how to operate a computer, exactly, that's the viewpoint I'll have. No, thank you. No,
Oh
thank
my God. Can you imagine my mother being like, Sarah, I'm thinking of starting an OnlyFans? I would be like, do you, Mom, do you
you. She
know what
probably
that
thinks
is?
it's for knitting
Yeah.
or fanning.
I would be so confused. If she ever even brought up the word OnlyFans, I'd be like, Mom, I don't think you understand. I love that woman. I've only heard her cuss one time, and it was the greatest day of my life. So, yeah, I don't, it's funny. I don't know a single person that has an OnlyFans account.
I was going to ask you that. Do you know anyone personally?
Not, at least none that they've told me about,
Mhm.
but I believe that it's out there because on these dating apps, men put in their profile and message me saying, just FYI, not interested in your OnlyFans account. I'm not here for OnlyFans. I want an actual relationship. And I'm like, whoa, are these people marketing themselves on
Yes.
apps?
Yes.
All
I
right.
have I have heard multiple people tell me they were approached by someone on a dating app only to subscribe to that person's OnlyFans or an
Oh,
IG where they send an IG request and it's someone who it's like with selling anything. You build rapport, you strike up a conversation, then you go for the sale. And in
that's kind
this
of,
case, it's subscribing to a person's OnlyFans. It's become marketing
yeah,
101.
I'd say that it is marketing. But doing it on a dating app to me is kind of slimy. Uh,
Miguel with a good point. Nobody wants a career anymore. Just open an OnlyFans and show a nip. And here's the thing. We talk
oh,
on this show a lot about
it's
the
too hot.
old dichotomy.
Hmm.
Men trade resources, women trade beauty, correct?
Yeah.
We have watched enough content in the dating realm to know supposedly hypergamy, that's what it is. Men trade their resources and money, women trade their youth and beauty. Isn't this the same thing?
Yeah. I was like, that's exactly what this is. Oh, here, let me throw my money at you. I say, I can't get mad at the women that do it. I can't get mad at the women that do it because the men are buying it. Like, it's like me being a bartender. I know I get tipped higher than men for the sole fact that I'm a female.
Mhm.
We have another male bartender who does all, freaking love him. He does all this flair. This is a
Mhm.
true story.
This is a true story.
This is a true story. He does all this flair and flipping, and no one cares. No one says anything. No one
Nope.
cares. I'm just like, you're doing too much, dude. One time I shook it and did the flip and everything. They're like, oh my God, Sarah, that's amazing. And threw money in the tip jar. I'm like, it is only because I'm a female. It is only because I'm a female and a somewhat attractive female. That is literally the only difference. So I can't get mad at these OnlyFans because they don't have the skill of a bartender. They have the skill of posting pictures, I guess, seductive pictures, and getting money from men. I make them alcohol and be a little flirty behind the bar, and I get money from it.
So you said you can't knock the hustle, right? You don't knock the hustle. I'm going to knock the hustle a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to echo Miguel's point is that this is a short-term cash grab.
Yes, it is.
There
Yeah.
is no career in an OnlyFans because I think who was it? Bella Hadid. I don't know her name officially, but she's like some model and Apparently, she opened up an OnlyFans, made $2 million. Promising risque photos, and basically it was stuff that you could see on her Instagram account, and
Shit.
made out like a bandit.
Ah, shit. One.
I'm gonna knock the hustle
Go ahead.
because I have no respect. Zero. There is a person I know through social media. Like, we're not friends, but I know she has one, and she charges people to talk to her per minute like it's a sex operator
I should do that.
in a vid chat.
This is gonna cost you $5.
You're gonna pay me $5 for having you on the show. Thank you very much.
No.
Look, the amount of women I've seen that have posted that they bought a house, they got this, that, and a third. That's a skill. Being hot's a skill.
Yeah, okay, again, it's one of those things I can't. The skill, you know what the skill is? Finding simps.
Yep. Again, Miguel, with the point, when I hear kids in college say, F this, I'm going to open an OnlyFans, it's stupid.
Here's the thing, it is so temporary. It is so temporary. It's going to come back and bite them in the ass because it's not a true hustle. It's quick money. It's quick money fast. And as we know, beauty fades. And particularly these people that are doing OnlyFans aren't actually usually taking the best care of themselves. And it doesn't matter. At some point, you're going to age. Gravity happens to us all. You're going to get wrinkles. Your boobs are going to, I don't know, sag. You're going to, if you have them, like, aging happens. No matter what you do to prevent it, it happens. Look at my
It will happen inevitably, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then what are you doing? You're used to making all this money quick, and you get in the habit of spending money like you're making $2 million a year off of OnlyFans, but then all of a sudden your beauty fades and you're not making that money. What do? If you don't know how to manage that money?
Well, regardless of it, I think also what this leads to, we have something called the internet. And if I'm hiring someone, as you know, I've run organizations and I've been a part of a hiring committee. And I do my research. What do I always tell you? I'm like the king of looking up stuff. Like, if I have a potential, what was that?
You creep me out on that one. Yeah.
You're welcome. So I find what I need to find.
Uh-huh.
So if I have someone now, that's going to be part of the search criteria is if they have an OnlyFans. It's like,
listen, what you put, I don't know why I have eyeliner, but what you put out on the internet is out there, man. It's out there.
It is out there.
What are you going to do when your kids one day look up stuff and, oh, there's mom? Like, there's a problem there. There's a lot of problematic things with OnlyFans, career-wise. If you have children down the line, it could cause problems in relationships or future relationships. Like,
that's the one.
There's a lot of things it could cause a lot of problems with. Okay, Mr. Researcher, you never found anything on me on the internet, did you?
I wasn't trying to hire you for anything, so I wouldn't really search.
Yeah, well, you hired me for the show. I mean, I'm not getting paid, but like, hey, do you want a psycho for this show? Anyways,
no. The whole reason I wanted to have this conversation is not because, and I know I'm going to get this eventually from somebody, so let me nip this in the bud now. I'm going to get the "you're just a hater" conversation. No, look, if you want to make pornographic movies, do you, boo? Because I worked in that industry before. I'm good. I understand the need to make money. I understand the need to feed your family. I understand the need to find a career. But you do realize having sex on camera isn't just setting it up and like, yeah, let's make a porn, baby. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. You have to stop, start, continue again. The man has to get erect. The woman has to get turned on again. There's a whole bunch of layers to this. So and I've seen it, every single person who thinks that they can do this says, oh, premium content, you're just taking a bath. Like, how is this premium content? So to your point, Sarah, the simps out there are going to be throwing money at every single hot girl they see in a bikini, hoping to see a nip, to what Miguel was saying before.
I have a question. I have a few.
Yes.
So what's the difference between, well, I guess OnlyFans, you're just a hater.
Thank you. Appreciate that,
Okay, so
J.
I
Paul.
love that phrase. First of all, we'll jump on this one. It's the first thing. The you're just a hater. Aren't you hating by hating on saying we're a hater? Like I love that
What?
phrase. Like, you're just a hater. And I'm like, you're sitting here hating on us in our opinion. That phrase of you're just a hater. It just cracks me up.
So here's a blunt question for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Could you date someone who had an OnlyFans?
I have no.
Why?
Because it depends. If they have a feet only fan, I can live with that.
So
But if they're posting their junk, I would have a problem with it because again, to me, that like if I'm in a relationship, like that's
yeah.
something special for me. I like monogamy. I do. So like that would be me, not anybody else's kind of thing. You know? Just like the
Mhm.
same thing, like with this is for only people I value or like, you know, like people that I trust and I'm safe with, you know, safety is important to me. That's another thing. Does anyone think about the safety of OnlyFans? Like that terrifies me.
All that server needs to do is get hacked, and
Mm.
then the pictures and the videos are just gonna flood the internet. Like that's pretty much it.
And it's not hard to do. Well, I worry about safety, like stalkers, people just showing up or seeing you on the streets and they've seen you half naked and they see you in person and then, like to me, it's just a dangerous. You're treading on some thin ice there with OnlyFans, in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah. I'm with you. It's thin ice, but for me, and I've often brought this up to people, OnlyFans is the equivalent of going to a virtual strip club.
Yeah,
You're paying someone to take their clothes off, but you're not going to sleep with them.
yeah.
And then there are some OnlyFans posters who, and Dio, I love him for this because he basically said, women are out here. He said they're out here like basically robbing people by posting like little like cover ups over like the bikinis that they're wearing and making it seem like they're nude underneath the graphic.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, they're just wearing a bikini and people are still paying $15 a month just to get bamboozled and swindled, led astray.
God,
Men,
I want to
are
just
we
take
this
these pictures
stupid?
of him.
Are we this stupid, gentlemen? I'm sorry. No, no, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to believe that we're this stupid.
I hate to tell you, a lot of your species can be. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying all. I'm saying a good majority of your species. I'm sitting here going, why? Why?
Mhm.
Why? I do it with my species too, though. I sit there and do the same thing. Why? That's the question of the year.
Well, the answer is usually 2020 for a lot of things when you
Yeah,
ask
honestly,
why.
this year is like I can't judge a whole lot of people this year for their actions. I'm not gonna lie. Like it is such a stressful year. I really can't. It is such a stressful year. People are doing things that they normally would never do. I me. I have
Me,
drank more this year. Yeah. I have drank more this year than I've ever drank in my entire life. I
yes.
have never been the person to go get drunk and puke in a toilet, and I have puked 3 times this year. Listen, I'm owning up to my shit on air. Sorry, mom, if you're watching this, and dad. But listen, it is what it is. Like, yeah,
No, I admit it. I'm the same way. I've drank so much over the last June, July, 5
week.
months specifically. No, 5 months, but the week, yeah, but 5 months. Going back to when the lockdown kind of eased, and then everybody was like they were on spring break, partying
Yeah,
it up every single day, which
yeah.
I'll get to another time because that is worrisome. Y'all mofos out here acting as if we don't got a virus running around, but hey, that's just me. Diet Dr. Pilot, I'm telling
Well,
mom.
I tell my mama it'd break a poor little heart. I don't know why I went to that accent, but Don't tell mama. Don't
Yeah.
don't tell her.
Miguel, I'm thinking that's when I asked, would you date someone that has an OnlyFans? And you are correct. I personally would not date someone who had an OnlyFans.
Are there men out there with OnlyFans?
Of course there are.
Do they get is it for women?
For anybody.
I don't think a lot of women are that as
Thirsty as men are, you'd be surprised.
really? Ew,
You'd be
actually, that's not
surprised.
true. That is not true. That's not true. I know for a fact that gross.
Go
I know
ahead.
for a fact women are that way. I've seen it actually this past month about freaking women and their stupidity. And I'm like, what? I Here's the thing. I don't surround myself with very many women. It's not because I don't like women. I have major trust issues with women.
Mhm.
Past stuff. I'm working on it. I let very few women close to me. So when I'm around these women that I have been around this past month, I'm like shocked. I'm very shocked because these aren't the women I'm typically around. Hey, you, why don't you go play? Love you. Bye. Again, we are interrupted for a third time in a row because someone just doesn't care about anything anymore.
Boo
Say
grab.
hi to Damian. Hi. Say hi, everyone. Yep. Okay. Go terrorize your brother, okay? You shut the door? Are you gonna be a big boy and shut the door for me? Yeah, go. Go color on walls or something you're not supposed to.
Whoa, no, we don't want people coloring on walls because
Hi.
then you got to clean it.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. If I
No, he's not.
tell him to do it, he won't. If I tell him not to do it, he will.
Typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
So parent skills, I don't know. I'm not the best parent. I
See,
try.
parenting
Anyway,
is a skill.
that is a skill. Lord.
Taking half naked photos of yourself doing nothing is not a skill.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the long and short of it. So, for instance, if a woman approaches me, and I've had my inbox rated with OnlyFans requests since the start of this pandemic. For me, if a woman I'm interested in even tells me, "Hey, I have an OnlyFans," I'm turned off. I'm sorry, I'm turned off. Someone even asked me, "Hey, would you be willing, if you were in a relationship, to be a co-star with your fiance, wife, girlfriend on an OnlyFans?" I said, why? I can make more money selling my sex tapes to someone else with more reach than just OnlyFans. FOH, man.
Well, that was kind of harsh. But anyways, that's a
How was
hard
that
one.
harsh?
What do you mean I could make more money doing it with someone else?
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, that's what's the next level? There's posting the same shit that you post on Instagram there, for your OnlyFans, and then saying it's premium content or premium Snapchat, right? So what's the next step up from that? What's the next step up for OnlyFans is to what? Have your co-host or have another person in the room with you getting it on while you record yourselves to pay that more premium content. And here's the niche. I've realized the target niche that you can make a shit ton of profit off of. The dweeby nerds with no social skills. Because when if you picture the guys throwing their money at OnlyFans, your stereotypical picture is the dude who lives in his mom's basement, who has never seen a punk before. No, I'm saying in your mind's eye, that would be the stereotypical thought up to who that is. So why pay for that when you got free porn on the internet? Just so you could see the one hot girl you've been following on Instagram with a nipple out?
You know who I think it actually is who I picture. I don't actually picture the lonely nerdy people. Honestly, and that's probably because I hang out with nerdy people all the time who are quite intelligent and just make fun of OnlyFans all the time. So I actually view it more as like the older gentlemen who are lonely, like out in the middle of nowhere, tiny ass towns. Yeah, tiny ass towns, like, and so they're like in desperate. I mean, and I get this, wanting to have some sort of human connection, and They pay for it. They pay for the human connection. I mean, people do it like on Twitch. People do it on Twitch. People get these followers and they sub and they throw money at it. And we do it too. We do it to our friends, but like, it's like, oh, I want to show you I support. It's like it's a weird mental, like I need human interaction. So I don't get much of it outside of my house. So why not pay for it? I guess I got
Well,
money.
it's similar to something I posted on my Facebook a couple of weeks ago about the OnlyFans mental hack. It's you're paying for, like you said, interaction. You're
Mhm.
paying for someone to care about you,
Mhm.
in a sense. The girlfriend experience, if you were going to get like an escort, but like they'll check on you, they'll interact with specifically you. They'll call you by your actual name if that's what you're using. They'll ask about your day, provided you keep paying the $20 a month or the $15 a month. Or if you buy their super official secret content, which is basically them essentially performing a sex act with either a toy or someone else.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I really couldn't. I'm such a private person.
Well, these persons' privates are no longer private.
Yeah, that's out on the internet forever.
Yep.
That's it.
I can't do it. I'm gonna say it again. I can't do it. I if someone I know does have an OnlyFans and they're watching this and they haven't told me, don't tell me. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell me. I know another person can say it could be worse. I could be selling drugs. Yes, it could be worse. You could be doing a lot more deplorable things to make money rather than doing the age-old selling your looks for money, essentially.
Yeah.
But for me personally, just me, number one, the only thing I can do as on OnlyFans as a joke would be me in a tank top with some Funko Pop dolls, because I'm sure there's someone out there who would probably get off on seeing me in a tank top while I talk about my Funko Pop collection or my artwork, things like
Well,
that.
that's what you should do on Twitch. Just sit there and talk about your Funko Pop collection. I've been way obsessed with those recently. That's crazy. Not gonna lie.
Well, and then number two is, what is that going to do for a person's future? Like we said before, a person who's had an OnlyFans, all their nakedness is out there in the universe, on the internet, and you try to get into a serious relationship with someone, or you try to go for a normal job, a non OnlyFans job. What
Career.
value do you really provide after all that's said and done?
Yeah. It's not something you could put on a resume. Here's the thing: is our culture,
Imagine.
especially Western culture, in America,
Mm-hmm.
it's more Western because this is Europe and Australia too, and New Zealand, but it's so short-term thinking. It's very microwave thinking, quick,
Mm-hmm.
easy. Like so many people in the Western culture do not know how to work for things and work hard for things, and they don't see the value in doing something long-term for a big goal. I'm
Right.
very blessed to have had parents teach me that. I'm very blessed to have role models in my life to be like, listen, this is not a quick thing. Like you have to work on this for long term. And when you get to that point, it's more satisfying. But unfortunately, a lot of people, especially our generation, are used to we want a show, we see it now on Netflix. We can stream an entire series like that. Or we can need
Instant
information.
gratification.
Yeah, instant gratification. And that's what this is like instant, like boom, I've got, and it's not really that instant, but it's way quicker than actually building something. This is, it's something you're building something, but it's very temporarily. It doesn't have a good foundation. It's going to fall apart at some point because it's built on your looks. And then what? Building
Mm-hmm.
something on a stronger foundation that can last you long term and for generations and generations is more of the way to go. And I keep getting distracted by my arm muscles that I've been working out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
So, anyways, are you
But I
okay?
think all in all, it goes back to what you were saying. It goes back to the instant gratification. It goes back to I could literally have girl A, girl B at my fingertips to watch and to look at. And we're going to be joined again by
Declan this time. Say hi and then say bye, okay? He's giving you the peace sign. Sorry, guys.
This is what we got to deal with, y'all.
By the way, happy birthday to this one and this one. They have the same birthday, which was Tuesday.
Yes, we both share the same birthday. I am just as old as he is, but I have a beard. That's the only difference.
You'll both turn 4.
Exactly.
All right. 4.
All right.
Okay. Go on. Go take care of your brother. Stay out of here. Y'all shut the door. Yep. Okay. Shut the door. Go. Be gone. Love you. Thank you. Good job, Rush. I apologize.
You're good.
Go play with your Pokemon, okay? Yep. Thank you. But yeah, happy birthday. But yeah, instant gratification. Back to that.
It's like being a kid. Mommy, I want this. Mommy, I want that. And when you hear the word no, it's going to be curtains for you.
Oh, yep.
Specifically me curtains, but that's beside the point.
Why? 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 Just why?
Yeah.
Go.
All in all, there's just.
I'm going to mute this and walk away for a second.
Go ahead. As Sarah tends to parenting at the moment, I don't want anyone to think that I don't appreciate humans for what they are. And I know they're not infallible. I know they are going to do what they want to do. I'm only speaking from my own experience. I'm only speaking from a place of what other skills do you bring to the table beside the fact that you know how to use your iPhone to take risque photos of yourself? What service are you really providing? Are you a professional photographer? Are you an actual cam girl? Or are you a girl or a guy who woke up and decided, I'm going to be naked today? To Miguel's point earlier, I'm not going into work. I'm just going to use my camera to shoot me half naked, or risk implied nude, as some people like to say, lewds, as people like to say. So someone right now could say, hey, Damian, aren't you doing the same thing? Aren't you using your camera and your microphone to make money and make resources for yourself? And I will counter with, broadcasting is a skill. I have been doing this for years. I have been honing a craft for years to make money doing this. And Sarah, you're still muted, so I can't hear you. Atta girl, welcome
There's
back.
a big difference between a professional broadcaster and a non-professional broadcaster.
Case in point.
Case in point. There is a craft to it. There's skill. You go to school for it. And now I will become a professional.
I'm going to say like Mask Fan said the other day, he asked you if you were high on air.
Listen, okay, here's the thing. You guys think I'm high all the time. The thing is, I'm just exhausted all the time. When I am tired, I am the most ridiculous person. Ridiculous.
Yes, this is true.
The more tired I am, the more obnoxious I am. It's when my accents come out. It's when I do stupid things like this. Yeah, I was tired last stream.
Yeah. Well, you were tired when we were hanging out with Game Tracks. You were just loopy AF and just acting the fool. But see, comedic timing is a skill.
Yes.
It is a skill. But all in all, guys, for me, just personally, you got one, do you? I can't date them though. I can't. It's my own, call it a code, call it pride. No. And it's not even about my ego, because somebody said, oh, what? You couldn't handle like dudes throwing money at your significant other? I was like, my man, I don't care. I've had dudes hit on my ex-wife when I was right there with her. I've had dudes hit on my girlfriends in front of me. I can handle that. I can handle someone throwing money at my significant other if they're in a bikini because they want them to do some sort of like lewd sex act. I can handle that. Do I want to? No, don't want to.
Here's the thing, guys. We got to stop with this small-minded thinking and putting small-minded thinking upon other people, because here's the deal. Some people literally just don't want that. To them, the body and a relationship is something very special and very sacred, okay? And that is fine if someone does not have the same way of thinking as you, the
That's
same
fine.
opinion as you. Like, oh my God, does the world need to understand this now? Not everyone is going to think the same way you are. They're
Mhm.
not. They're going to have different life experiences that make them think and feel a certain way. And you had different life experiences that make you think and feel a certain way. Does not mean your way is the only way and the right way. It's just what you've experienced. It's what I've experienced. So get off each other's asses. Be nice human beings. All right? Cool. God damn it. All
You
right.
good?
Yes, I had to go on this fucking rant because I'm about tired of everyone's bullshit. Tired of everyone's bullshit of, oh, if you this if you think this way, if you voted this way, this means you're this way. No. You voted this way, it means this means you're this way. No, no, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are being stupid, being extreme and being judgmental and not listening and understanding that everyone is different.
Mhm.
Everyone's different. Everyone. I'm done.
Okay. You're done because I have nothing to follow up with that little meltdown. That's just Sarah's rant. I was going to ask her if she had anything else, but apparently she left it all on the table.
There
Uh,
it is.
Word
God.
vomit by Sarah.
Oh, has to happen once a stream, right?
Yeah, you have to flip out at least once. That's the rule that Topher said. You have to like flip out and grunt and do all types of shenanigans on
I'm
screen.
so I'm so annoyed with it. I've not been on social media. I've I've been posting on social media for a little bit because I was keeping track of like my workouts and everything, and then the election happened and I said, screw all you. Y'all ain't gonna see this. I don't want to see you. Y'all are all both sides are about I'm done with all
Okay.
you. Done with all you. I actually love all of you, but I can't hear all y'all's shenanigans all the time. So
And I'm done with OnlyFans. I think that's the easiest
yeah.
way to put that. When I meet someone who doesn't have one, it's like seeing a oasis in the desert.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No, I can't be that unique. It's not
Yeah,
possible. No,
it's possible.
it's not. I can't. No, no. I refuse to believe that. I refuse.
Okay. Let's
No.
take us. Well, the next time we're working, let's take a poll. I
Okay.
mean, obviously, you can get away with asking the women about their OnlyFans. It's going to be weird if I do it,
Yeah, I'll
but
straight up ask. I have no problem.
feel free and ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we
Okay.
can see because I'm especially if they're drunk, they're going to tell you. So
Yeah. I have a few people in mind to ask. There's not a whole lot of women that hang out at our bar.
well, we'll see. I'm sure you can get one or two drunken tomfoolery people to ask that question too, but one or
I
two.
don't think any of the women at our bar would. I can think maybe one would have an
I'm talking
OnlyFans.
about strangers.
Oh, strangers? Oh shit. Uh, yeah, I'll do that. We don't even. Let's not do it at my work. Let's do it somewhere else. At my work, I don't want to lose a job, so I'll do it somewhere else.
Fair. But I think that's a good place for us to wrap up. This has been the quick talk about OnlyFans because the more I think about it, the more annoyed I am. You can find me at Damian G Show on all your social media platforms. She is at Coach_Girl Friday. The show's on Instagram at Damian's Advocate. And you can find my show, The Damian G Show, on Spotify and wherever you get all of your podcasts. And remember, kids, just because you got to hit a paywall doesn't mean it's worth the investment. Don't pay $20 just to see a nipple when you can see it for free on Pornhub. With that, I love y'all.